Hey again, guys. Tyrion Traveler here, and I'm going to bring you a third die pack. I managed to save up about 20 silver and trade it in for gems, and it could bring a third die pack. So I am really curious to see what the dies look like in this game and how many we could probably get out of an event. So let me go to my mailbox. Let me go to the delivery, take all, and let's see what we get from our third opening of die. So remember, we get 7 random dies, 5 common, and 2 uncommon. Okay, so we get a Ferris phone die, we get a honey butter die, caramel die, summer sky die, which I believe we already had, a regular old green die, crush die, which is one of our uncommons, and our other uncommon, a zest die. So for the crush and zest, we'll check those out in a second. And the other ones, we'll just try to pick through and see what we didn't look at before. Let's go into our hero section, our equipment, and talk about the die mode, and let's check out some of these colors. So here's our uncommon dies that we've unlocked before. Here's the crush. Looks like it's a salmon pink. If you want to be technical on things, I probably would say salmon if it was salmon, wouldn't it? But that's what I'm going to call it because I don't know too many extra colors. Our pine from earlier, and here's our zest, which reminds me of like a citrus. Maybe from a lemon or a lime type thing. And our hush and pine and crush were probably from earlier. Here's the green and the common dyes. We're starting to get a good amount. We got silver, silt, gray, chestnut, far mountain, honey butter, and wow, look at the brightness of that zest. I really like that. I think I'm going to keep that for a little while. Hopefully this will go over to the next beta event weekend, number 3, so I will be able to continue collecting dye to show off all the dyes during beta. And most likely these will not keep on launch, so I actually probably won't buy too many more if I have the chance. But I do like opening them up. I like seeing how many different dyes we have to play with, especially because Guild Wars 1 had red, yellow, orange, blue, green, pink, purple, silver, brown, black, brown. That was about it. You had to mix them to get different colors and different variations. You could only mix up to 3. And in the new dye system, I can dye as much as I want, whenever I want, as many times as I want. And I really like that option. So I'm going to keep going through and finding what I like best on combinations. I really like this rare dye, my Midnight Ice. I was only supposed to, I believe, get an uncommon from my first time I opened it up, but I was lucky to pull that out. And to me, Midnight Ice looks like black, even though I think it's supposed to be, if we do this by set or by hue, is under blue. So yeah, it doesn't look blue to me. I guess here on the pant legs you can see a little bit of blue, but it looks pretty black to me, so that's why I've been using it. So let's exit out of this real quick. Watch my character change over to its new set. Come on. You can do it. Come on, game. Load up my dice. Load them up. Didn't want to change it. Let's go back and maybe we can do it again. Yeah, let's try it again. Okay, put that back on. Come out of die mode. There we go. That's what I forgot to do. So I'm glad I've been able to play with dyes again, because look at this. I think I stand out in the world now. I see a lot of characters run around. They got their basic leather brown colored armor on, and I get a nice bright vivid armor to easily recognize my character. And that's the best part about it, is making me look different than everybody else and making me look awesome. Now I know this is still pretty fairly easy armor to obtain. It's level 20 starter armor. It's not going to look fancy. It's not going to come out of a dungeon from a vendor. It didn't come out from Karma. It didn't come out from GVG, or excuse me, PvP reward armor. GVG Skillers one. Still stuck in that kind of mindset. And let's go back in. Let's play around a tiny bit more now that I have quite a bit more dyes to play with. Let's look at my material. So we got natural leather, vibrant, and natural metallic. The zest is under definitely a vibrant color. But since I'm a medium class and I use leather for most of my stuff, let's start with the natural leather. Let's see if we can make some of this look a little bit more realistic. So that took the edge off a little bit. It's still around the same color scheme. And it definitely does look a little more leathery. There we go. And let's check out my set again, so I can try out the Midnight U, which is going to be a very dark green. It looks like. Yes, that is a very dark green. And let's try out Hush. Interesting. Let's change this back. What I really want to get is a white dye. Now, I'm assuming that's under rare as well. And we'll just have to wait for release to really go on and see the extra sets and all the other stuff we can unlock then. I think it looks pretty good. So, save this, and again, thanks for watching.